Morning. One of the scariest pivotal moments I think I had in my life was when I became a teenage dad. Um, we all know how that happens, but unexpected. Did not plan for it, did not know what was going to go on. We found me and my girlfriend at the time, who later became my wife, found out we were pregnant. And it was right after I received my scholarship to University of Texas, um, senior year. I'm about to graduate. Had no clue what was about to take place. So I just had to step it up. I had to remember. I mean, I mentioned in earlier stories about me almost dying at birth. Well, detail wise, when I was, I guess, about 12 years old, I opened up one of those old Bibles that your, parents used to have, the ones where you have the pictures and stuff in it. Well, while looking through it, I found a page that had a lot of writing in it, and me being the nerd that I am, I started to read. And as I read the story, I found out that about my mom, who had written the whole thing. She basically was talking about how hard things was for her in life and how she had made decision to have an abortion with me when she was pregnant with me. Economics was definitely not on their side. They were struggling with the one kid they already had. And that changed me. At that time I was immature. I was young. All I seen was, oh my God, my mom didn't want me. Oh my God, they didn't want me. Nobody wanted me, and I just kind of put that as um, uh, a title, a point of reference to reach back into anytime I needed some negative energy to turn into positive energy. But long story short, fast forward, and now I'm a teenager and my girlfriend's pregnant. And like most people, we thought it went to Planned Parenthood and all kinds of other stuff because we didn't know what to do, and we hadn't even told our parents about it or anything. And I was working two jobs. I would go to work right after school, from 3 to 9:30, and then I would get me a bite to eat, and then I would go to my night job from 10:30 to 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. This was my routine, my almost entire senior year. After football season ended, that's when I found out. So it, I had a point of reference where I was looking back and remembering reading that Bible and remember reading the story of what exactly happened and how I wasn't supposed to be born and how why they called me a miracle baby and all this other kind of stuff. And then I'm looking at my girlfriend's pregnant stomach, and here it is. We're sitting up thinking about having an abortion as well. And I just thought I couldn't help but to think about what if what if my mom had been successful? What if they had aborted me? What if I was born or stillborn? What if I did not exist? But well, the same thing was coming around in my mind. Well, this kid that that we're about to, we're thinking about aborting. What if he's or she could become someone? What if we would be robbing them of their destiny as well? Well, that kid just happens to be my oldest, Maurice Jr. Um, I'm so glad we did not make that decision. It was not the easiest decision, and so many people gave good advice, bad advice. I mean, it was their advice what they want to do. You had people telling me to have an abortion. You had people telling me that I need to go ahead and stay home and not take my scholarship and not go to school because I need to take care of my responsibilities. You make your bed, you lay in it. Well, The one thing that I did tell myself very early in life is some things like going to school, going to college, getting a scholarship, those things were not negotiable. So, yes, we did have a kid, but the kid became part of the motivation, part of the reason, part of the why I do what I do. Um, I was not going to spin these wheels in a negative way. There was no way in the world I was going to drop out just because I had a kid. That just meant that we were going to have a harder time getting where we need to go. Under no circumstances do you have to make decisions based upon what you think other people think. Other people's opinions about you and what they think are really none of your business. It's your life. Um, I personally am happy that we did make that decision. Today, with all the new laws and stuff that's going on, hell, it would have been illegal for us to go get an abortion or something like that anyway. But I could not imagine my life without my oldest. So sometimes, even if you think it's a really messed up situation, you never know what it's going to grow into. Hey, you haven't been to this kid's games. You didn't see this kid run. You didn't see how smart he is now. You didn't see him living this life as a young adult right now. None of that would have been possible had we made the other decision. Um, Not telling anyone to make a decision in one way or another. It's just to tell you that life isn't over just because something negative happens. And what you think is negative may not be as negative as you think it is. That boy served as my motivation every single day to work hard. And it's amazing how much harder you work when you have more than one mouth to feed. I would suggest doing it on purpose, but I promise you that can be motivating. Yeah, have a good day.